Who they think they better than? Ain't no comparison to the so-called black or African American. You can drop the African, keep the American. When we say Aborigine, it make they world in. I'm going in the same dirt my ancestors buried in. I come from a god and a goddess, so what that make me? Not even Basquiat can trace me. Not even Van Gogh can paint me. The MC in me is the God MC, equals the God in me. I'm focused in, let my mind be free. You too blind to see. The Jews I give is real, it's been real. These ain't shots, they missiles. All you gonna hear is the whistle. Lyrically, this an execution.
Grand Rising family, peace and love. Look, this is going to be very, very brief. Okay. And, you know, it's interesting, like how a lot of us like to get on YouTube. We like to do our thing. We like to talk about the business we like to talk about. And, you know what I'm saying? Some days things get a little bit hectic around here in these YouTube streets. And to me, hearing about this particular situation is extremely unfortunate. And I'm just going to play a little bit of video from this. I know last night while everybody was all in the mix doing whatever they were doing, you know, 2 people were unfortunately killed on the Las Vegas Strip. And they were killed by another YouTuber. So it was 2 YouTubers and then another YouTuber caught up with them on the strip and unfortunately took their lives. So, like, I call it stop playing in these YouTube streets because I always say you never know what somebody is going through. You never know what somebody is dealing with. And, you know, this type of stuff make me not even want to be online because you never know. Somebody could really try to do something to you or really try to harm you. And I think my little radar went off about this because obviously some of the things that I've already been through and dealt with, like I'm not going to be long at all. I'm going to make this quick. So shout out to B with the T. And like, let's just listen to her tell the story.
Between 2 YouTubers ended very tragically yesterday. I don't know if you guys heard this story, but it's very sad and unfortunate and extremely crazy. So a YouTuber who goes by the name Sin City Manny over here to the far left gunned down another YouTuber and his wife. Now he went by the name Finny the Legend and his wife went by the name Bubbly. And this whole incident ended up being recorded on Finny the Legend's YouTube Live. So Manny had been riding around looking for Finny because he was in Vegas with his wife. He ended up finding him and he ended up gunning him down.
Thanks, Donut.
Now, of course, I can't play everything, but he ended up pulling out his weapon and he gunned down Finny. Now, shortly after, he ended up gunning down his wife. And honestly, I think she was in complete shock about the whole incident because she went to grab her phone, but you can tell from the look on her face, she couldn't really believe what was actually happening. Now, when she grabbed her phone, you ended up seeing the phone drop on the ground, which indicated that during that moment he did actually shoot her also. He ended up shooting her 2 times in her back. So this beef allegedly started when Manny pepper sprayed Finny's wife Bubbly on Fremont. Now Finny would allegedly get online and clown Manny, but Manny allegedly kept escalating the situation because he would call Bubbly's job, and Manny and Finny along with other people got into a physical confrontation where Manny ended up pepper spraying him. So somewhere along the line, both men ended up striking each other's channels. Now, if you don't know what a strike is on YouTube, it's basically a copyright issue. So if you're taking someone else's content, they can report you to YouTube and YouTube gives you a strike. Now, if you end up with 3 strikes, your channel is done. So they were going back and forth, striking each other.
Clear though, y'all, because we all laugh and joke. This is a PR. This is a PR moment. We all laugh and joke, but mental illness is real, and we can clearly see this guy is mentally ill. So one thing about it, that's why I want to put it on y'all too. If he give us another strike and I got 3, y'all know that channel mean everything to him. He don't got no outside friends, nothing. I don't think I could do it in my heart, and I'm saying this on live so he can hear it too. Shout out LDT. But
Fuck
I don't think I can take his channel from him, man, because I think
fuck
he,
that.
he's so close to going in the closet, man. And he's so close, man.
Fuck that. You know what the first thing I asked you? Did you give him a strike? Fuck
Yeah.
that. Nigga. You swing at me, we swinging back twice. Boot him to
But
the
it all came to a head on the 9th, and Manny was riding around looking for Finney when he found out that he was in his city.
Jerome, I'm out here searching for my baby. The fuck? I went through every fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I was dying to see him. I'm fucking dying to see him. What are we doing? Fuel bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there. You better fucking believe it. You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told. Right? Somebody should have sent me my invite. Mr. Marcus. That's right. We outside. We're doing fuel bar tonight? I'm fucking there, homie. What's the fuel bar without the fuel? We're doing the fuel bar tonight. Fucking go. Or wherever you go, I will be there. Oh, man, come on. I have to say hi to my biggest fan. You know? You know? I heard that shit. I jumped out of my fucking bed. It came out here so fucking fast. I'm very disappointed right now. All this long stream, and I didn't see my biggest fan. Teardrop. Just know instigators get this shit too.
Now, Manny is in police custody. He ended up turning himself in, and his channel is gone. But if I had to take a guess, I think they're probably going to try to get him for first-degree murder because it does seem premeditated. And this is extremely unfortunate. I mean, 2 lives gone over what? Some pettiness, some beef that people just couldn't let go. And it really wasn't worth it because this man is probably going to spend the rest of his life in jail. But I'll keep you guys updated. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this senseless tragedy. But that's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later. R.I.P. to Finney and his wife, Bubbly.
You see the camera recording. There's hundreds of people around, and you still pull out a gun and shot and kill these 2 people over an argument. There's a YouTuber by the name of Finney the Legend. Him and his wife, they were out in Vegas near the Bellagio Hotel. They were recording. They were doing a live stream. And I guess they got into an argument with this guy. I'm not sure what. If y'all know exactly why they were arguing, drop it in the comment section. But they got in an argument, and there's a video. I don't know if it's on TikTok right now. I don't know if it's going to be up much longer, but if you search it, you'll see it. There was a girl that was trying to stop this man from taking out his gun and shooting these people. You literally hear her say, "Don't you do it." And then he pulls out the gun and shoots and kills these people. So far, both Finney the Legend and his wife were killed, and the shooter was actually arrested on the scene. And they did close down like that whole area for a little while to make sure no one else had any guns. In the video, you can see all the people around that were just looking like shocked that they're seeing someone fire a gun right next to them. Imagine being on vacation and this is what you got to deal with. Man, RIP to Finney the Legend. And his,
I don't know if it was YouTube beef or if the nigga girl was cheating, but as y'all heard, there was a shooting last night at the Bellagio in Las Vegas, and I work on the strip, so I'm close by and everything. And man, like I seen the video on Twitter, and I said, yeah, no, Cuz wanted Cuz dead. Like Cuz wanted Cuz dead for sure. Like he did not want that no more. And like I know I'm smiling, but that's just naturally how I am a lot of times. But that shit crazy. Like, man, I'm sorry, but if y'all seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. And I would like for y'all in the comments to tell me what was going on between Finny the Legend and the other guy. I forgot his name. I think his real name was Manny or some shit like that. But man, y'all let me know because I want to know. I never even knew these two dudes was YouTubers or whatever.
Y'all want to?
And I have a few more clips from that particular situation that I want to show as well. Like I said, I see a lot of stuff that go down on these YouTube streets. And, you know, I just want us to be a little bit better to one another because all the harassment, all the trolling, all the unnecessary, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that happens a lot, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to get caught slipping. You just don't want to get caught slipping. And grand rising everybody, like I said, I didn't want to be long or whatever, but I saw that and I just was like, whoa, you know, it was just mind blowing to me to even hear about something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how, like, I see how we be going down in this community and how people be acting and stuff like that. And like I said, you just never know where somebody is or how they feel or, you know, what would drive them to get to a place of, you know, just being able to enact or, you know, to certain behaviors and react, excuse me. You know, I hope y'all doing well this morning. I got a little bit more that I want to show. I know some people had a little bit more in depth with what was actually going on, like as far as, you know, like what was leading up to that, you know, and rest in peace to Finny the Legend and his wife. You know, I think that is just awful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, you know, I mean, I've been in close proximity, you know, to things where my life has been in danger. You all know that, you know, it's just, I don't know what made me want to talk about this. Like, because like I said, I see people on YouTube all the time, especially within our paradigm, always fussing and at each other throats. You know what I'm saying? And then when it get real, everybody want to be sad. But the truth is, we have to learn how to be a little bit easier on one another, okay? Because, you know, it's like it's the way to do things. And a lot of times we don't know how to conduct ourselves. And a lot of times some people just don't know how to always take everything. People giving out their addresses on here, telling people where they are, doing things like that. And you never know. You never know when it's your time. And you want to act like you tough on it, man. Give me 1 second, y'all. You want to act like you tough on the internet, baby? It is people out here who is about that life. Okay? It is people out here who is about that life and they do not care. Some people don't care about having to lose everything at all. So hang on for 1 second. Let me pull this up real quick. Where is that? Oh, no, not this one. I'll pull that one up after. Because like I said, I'm only going to be right here for a little bit. And then I got to go get ready to do what I got to go do for the day. Like, literally, you know, that's why it's important to have more to your life and want more out of your life than just doing stuff like this and taking the time to be beefing and being weird on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to be out here making videos, doing stuff. I'm telling you, people better stop it. People better stop it. Shout out to I Smoke Hip Hop Live.
Facts, Donut.
I've been so many times. I don't know what you believe. Mama
story on why. Now, YouTube family, I'm going to give you the complete story on why the content creator Finny the Legend was killed by Sin City Manning in Vegas. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video. This is the complete breakdown on everything that happened. No alleged, nothing like that. Hit the like button. Now, I'm going to give you video receipts. Sin City Manning and Finny the Great were beefing for like almost 2 years now. I only knew a little bit about Finny the Great when he went to my platform a couple of times, but Sin City Manning, I heard people tell me about him, how he's not to be trusted. Now, there's a lot involved, from pepper sprays to striking videos. Let's listen to Finny the Legend explain to us on how his wife got pepper sprayed by Sin City Manning himself.
Those guys in the Vegas community. So let me tell y'all what's going on. Facts, James Cash. So originally, everybody want to know, like, how did I even know Manny? Like, why did we cross paths to even get maced? And like I said on the previous video, my wife was all the way wrong. So we ain't gonna keep saying it no more. She was wrong for going up to do it. We land on ours. We take ours over the 10. We was wrong for that. But this pepper spray, I mean, I don't think that fit the. I don't think that fit the. I don't think that fit what she did to him. So what I was doing is I was sitting around thinking, because I'm not on here every day. Like, and if I am on here every day, I'm not always in this community. This community, like the people that do Vegas streams, they fight over about 10K views every night. So amongst all the streamers that go out there on Vegas, there's about 10K. So, excuse me. Pepper spray is a cow removal. So, not to say that that's a small market. 10K is a big market, but if you look around YouTube, I mean, I can just tell you what I watch. Like, I watch catfishing channels.
So for some clarification, Finny the Legend is going to explain how Sin City Manning is his rival, and it's normal for content creators of Norm to have rivals like this.
Got rivals, and they fight over. All YouTubers do the same thing. The catfishing channels, they got rivals, and they fight over views also. I watch the 2K. I watch NBA 2K. The 2K viewers, they fight over views. They fight amongst each other. All the little communities fight amongst each other. I say that to say, this is the Vegas community. So of course, a lot of people, they cut the cable, they cut the cord, they cut the cable. So now they come to YouTube every day. This is free. You can come to YouTube for free. So now a lot of these people watch Manny every day. So now they're his YouTube. I mean, he's their celebrity. He's their VH1. He's substitute for that. If you watch somebody every day, you start feeling like that's your family. So I say that again to try to get this all and make it a point. So I say that because let me backfire.
So as things started trickling down from the pepper spray, Sin City Manning was also alleged to have said calling Finny's wife Job several times to get her fired unprovoked. And a situation happened on Fairmont November 7th, 2023, when she got pepper sprayed by Sin City Manning also. Now, this gave many ammunition for Finny the Great to continue pursue your boy Manning. And that's where things went left, because they would relentlessly make fun of him, such as things like the mole. Now, Manning, Sin City Manning, that is, had a noticeable mole on his shoulders, which would get Manning more enraged, because Finny the Great and his crew, who are also a group of people who hate Manning as well, would say this about the mole.
Come up, and I'll be smiling hard, man. And then they go clicking like, dang, what's this dude smiling so hard about? Then they come in and they hear me say, man, he's a punk bitch. He eats ass. He sucks dick. All that shit. And then they figured out like, dang, I didn't know he did all that. Big smile on his face. He had a story to tell. So yeah, when they go and click Sin City Family, shout out to you promoting us out there. They gonna find our channel, because now you've done the test. Hey, what is that on his elbow? What is that?
What is that, a booger? Like, what the shit is that?
Looks like a mole.
He been picking at it.
That's
I said,
reward,
that's so you don't wash it. So you don't wash your ass. Pause. This is that has something living in it.
Yeah, that's it right there. No,
Now, if you guys don't know, a lot of the people who venture and watch Finny the Legend YouTube's channel are a lot of people who had a fallout with Sin City Manning. So therefore, when these people are live stream, majority of the content is talking about Sin City Manning. So right here, they're going to allege that he is a racist who doesn't like black folks, and he goes out his way to spew negative connotation towards black people. And you can see here how everybody on the stream occasionally continues to batter away towards Manning. No matter how the situation gets, it's always a topic about Manning for conversation. Now, one of those said so people who don't like Sin City Manning on Finny the Great with the Legends channel, he's going to expose how Manning occasionally wear women dress.
We're talking about the one that likes to dress like a girl too. What's his name? You know, he might make you a good sign for you, Finny. Right there in the background where you at. Bam! It's gonna fit perfect. That's our guy right there. So go on this channel, Finny. See them signs. That one fit right there in the back. Make that little fake clown back there. That wannabe buff guy. They're about probably my size, about 5'1", 5'2". Think he's doing something? He's not doing nothing. Trust me. He's not doing nothing over there, Megan. He's fooling himself. That's all he's fucking doing, dog.
Now, for whatever reason, Sin City Manning is always accused of behaving mysterious, like he's running away from charges. So they are going to expose that he is obviously hiding something from the community, the Vegas community, that is, because he's always hiding. He's always being mysterious. So this behavior would get exposed. It would basically get exposed that Manning is an alleged Geppetto who was grooming a young Asian woman. And this video right here will show proof of that.
Sure, I do.
You are really handsome.
I handsome? Oh, you're really beautiful too. I like your hat.
a minor.
It's so cute. Oh, you like my glasses? What about
Reporting.
my tattoos?
Uh-oh.
Woo!
You like that?
Ah, you are small.
Yeah.
You like that?
Report
You
this
like-
guy.
You want me to dance for you? Right, you ready?
The video would get a little bit more disturbing as the woman age in question is mysterious, but Manning will continue to parade around and do this again.
Right, you ready?
What the? That's crazy. Pause there. This is insane.
They need to check those IDs. Julie, you're gonna be a part of some bullshit, Julie.
Things will continue to get weird for Sin City Manning as allegations of him passing out and getting drunk and then taking a number one on his wife, which caused people to expose them furthermore. This would cause Sin City Manning to lose his situations, strikes, being exposed after exposed. Well, it didn't sit well. Watch this. So both YouTubers community continued to strike each other's channel, which would cause more panic and obvious destructions headed both ways.
Let's get this clear though, y'all, because we all laugh and joke. This is a PR. This is a PR moment. We all laugh and joke, but mental illness is real, and we can clearly see this guy is mentally ill. So one thing about it, that's why I want to put it on y'all too. If he give us another strike and I got 3, y'all know that channel mean everything to him. He don't got no outside friends, nothing. I don't think I could do it in my heart. And I'm saying this on live so he can hear it too. Shout out LDT. But I don't think I can take his channel from him, man, because I think he's so close to going in the closet, man. And he's so close, man.
Fuck that. You know what the first thing I asked you, did you give him a strike? Fuck that. You swing at me, we swing it back twice. Boot him to the motherfucking moon.
So let me tell you this.
Finny the Legend would not be afraid of the strikes or anything like that. He would continuously go to Vegas and antagonize Sin City Manning more.
Well, I'm saying fuck Manning. It's Finny the Legend. I'm with all that shit. I'm with all that.
This untouchable feeling of being on YouTube would take the stakes a little higher. Finny the Legend would go to Vegas on Fairmont and continuously to call out Sin City Manning. And now Finny the Legend was with family and friends when he did more service public announcements towards Sin City Manning and looking for him.
Her a drink and she gonna go crazy. Send her a drink and she gonna go crazy. They gonna send you a drink and you gonna go crazy. Look at her, y'all. Look at that look she got. Look at that look.
Well, like they said, I'm not afraid of you and you're not afraid of me. Only one way to end this. And that shows that Sin City Manning took a drive to Vegas because he heard that this guy was in his city. That guy being Finny the Legend. So Manning, Sin City Manning, that is, went immediately looking for the wife of Finny and himself.
I'm out here searching for my baby. But I went through every casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in town. I'm dying to see him. Field bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll be there. You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told.
So as you can see, well, ladies and gentlemen, Sin City Manning would close in on Finny the Legend. He would find him walking on Fairmont around the Vegas area. He would walk past him, to which Finny the Legend would let his supporters and followers see Manning walking past him, and he kind of teased him a little bit, laughed at him a little bit. Well, Finny came back and would Manning came back and would eliminate the wife and Finny.
Facts, Donut.
Look, YouTube family, this is sad all the way around. Too much times on YouTube, people take these things past beef, past the point of no return. And we have to learn from all of this. What transpired could have easily been avoided had people just been grown-ups and accountable for their own actions. But people like to pick sides. People like to negate the fact that this is only YouTube. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. But they turn it into a turmoil, which everybody loses. Everybody suffers. Because when you look at this outcome, nobody won. Who's to blame? Who's the call out to say this person started it or she started it first? I'm gonna teach you what my teacher taught me in 5th grade. You have to sometimes be the bigger man, not because you have to be the bigger man. It's simply, well, self-preservation. And a lot of our counterparts haven't learned that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your guy, DJ Bless One, the best one. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed. Please subscribe to this channel. I love each and every single one of y'all. Love everybody.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on.
So, all right, y'all. I mean, y'all got the gist of what's going on here. And I just kind of wanted to be clear about that. Just wanted to be clear about that. So y'all be careful out here, man. Like I said, everything ain't always what it cracked up to be. Don't keep on getting old thinking that you're doing something on these YouTube streets, threatening people, doing whatever you're doing, and you don't think it'll catch up with you, because it will. And I'm not saying, like, you know, I just want everybody to be safe. That's all. I think that's my biggest concern. And I hope that we could just do better by things like this. And what the hell? Okay, so anywho, y'all, let me go ahead. I gotta go. I just wanted to jump up here and just, this really actually disturbed me when I saw this. So, you know, I just wanted to be able to let y'all know, you know, y'all just gotta be safe out here. And don't take your life for granted, you know, and that's what the biggest that's what the biggest issue is. So you see this stuff happening every day. You know what I'm saying? In our respective neighborhoods where we from, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want nobody to pop up on you and do something to you, okay? And I don't want nothing to happen to nobody. Nobody. So it's like, if you can't do certain things, like if you can't get videos removed, or if you can't, you know what I'm saying? Gosh, if you can't resolve your issues in a way that's conducive to a more positive realm or positive space, you know, you just might need to go ahead and stay off these streets for a while. And yeah, I didn't come up here to do no long speech or nothing, because I definitely got to get ready for my day. But I just thought that, you know, this would be important to talk about. This would be important to view, you know, while we all on Sonetta over there last night, we all on Smoke last night, you know, the whole time 2 people that lost their life, you know, and all over YouTube stuff. And it's the type of stuff that make me just want to stay away from YouTube. You know, people want to, you know, harass people in the chat. They don't really know what they're talking about. You know, it's sickening to me, you know what I'm saying? And people think they got precedence to do that kind of stuff. But for real, in real life, you know, it don't always be given what it's supposed to give. So that's why, you know, I just try to encourage people to do better, you know what I'm saying? Because this could have happened to anybody. This could have happened to anybody. And I would never want to see nobody in that type of position where, you know, their life is in danger and their life is being taken away, unfortunately. So anyway, you all stay safe. Y'all have a good day.